Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Scourge podcast. It is now a singles person podcast. That's right. I am the only person here today. Sadly, the other people couldn't make it. But, for the replacements, I brought some new people in. Instead of Skrills, we got, Skrills. Say hello, Skrills.
Hi.
And instead of the good old lovable co-host JMash97, we got the lovable aggressive co-host JMash97.
Hey.
And today we are gonna tackle this topic together, not as a podcast, not as a group, but as a family. Yes, today we are talking about Project Power. Damn it, I gotta bring out my notes right quick.
His iconic notebook.
Exactly. No, I use my phone now, bro.
I would have, I don't know. I don't like using my phone for any sort of notes unless it's like a grocery list.
Yeah, I feel you.
But it's weird. I still see people carrying around physical like college roll paper as a grocery list, like college students and stuff.
I think the only time I carry around my notebook or use a notebook is like for music purposes. Other than that, everything else is on my phone.
Like Eminem, you just write rhyming words with each other.
Yeah, every single day, bro. Yeah, bro.
What rhymes with orange?
Bro. Elephant juice, bro.
Play the cricket noises.
But how do we start off the introduction to this movie, guys? What did we think? We start off at a little boat scene. People talking about drugs. Oh, so much drugs talked about in this movie.
Right. The main thing is there's this new drug that you take and you get your own unique superpower based on your DNA for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of cool.
I mean, it is an interesting premise.
Yeah,
I just don't get why 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes is a weird thing. It could have been a longer interval, but yeah.
But I mean, like during the end of the movie, they were developing one that would. I'm not sure if it was permanently. You would have it.
No, yeah, they were trying to because the daughter had one had a permanent power thing. So they were
they got
with her.
They got the source from her.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And something that doesn't make sense to me, which I guess you have to, understand this as a fictional movie. Why is the source from her? Like, why does she possess this superpower juice? I don't know how they extract it from her. I don't think they've ever shown it or clarified. But why her? Like, what does she have specifically?
I do not know. I assumed that they were working on like a sort of prototype beforehand, and the father dude was
Can you clarify his name?
Oh yes, his name was so fucking weird. Alright,
no,
so they called him about two different things in here. His name was Art, or they called him the Major. I do think those names are weird, bro.
Art's just short for Arthur. We have another Arthur movie.
Is it? Oh, that's...
yeah, dude.
I did not fucking know that, honestly speaking. Names were few and far between. I only caught a few names that I could.
Right. I don't remember much of the character's name besides the character Joseph Gordon-Levitt plays, which is Frank, and Jamie Foxx's character. I don't remember the main girl's name at all.
I think her name was Robin.
Oh yeah, you're right. And that's about as far. Oh yeah, and Machine Gun Kelly was
the Newt guy.
Yeah, Newt. Yeah, that's his name.
I didn't know Machine Gun Kelly was in here until Squirrels pointed it out on Twitter, like a jerk to me. He was.
But I mean, it wasn't much of a spoiler because J Mash wants to say something.
Okay.
I was just gonna say they did explain why she had the basically power.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to get into that now, or when we get to that?
Basically, when what was the girl's name? Not the daughter, the
yeah. Oh, her name was Robin.
Robin, when she was in school, there was a lesson going on about drinking while pregnant or something like that. Basically, that's what happened. He took the drugs while he was.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. But I was gonna explain that to Noah, but I think he didn't catch that.
Wait, so
he can continue.
Wait, does Art's DNA hold this superpower shit?
No, so there was a prototype for the drug going around before, and I think he took one then impregnated somebody while he was under the influence of the power drug or whatever.
So they don't really explain how the prototype came to be, where it came from.
Nothing more than offhanded references to the government upscaled radiation, blah blah blah, they're messing with human DNA. Other than that, they didn't really go into too much detail.
Okay. That was my rating for the movie.
But not only did this movie and the last movie also have someone named Arthur, they also started off with someone being jumped, which was very funny. No, I'm kidding. It's still not funny. I just think the concept of jumping someone is funny.
How is the concept of a 3 to 4 man, even more group jumping one unannounced funny?
I don't know. It's cowardly kinda. So I don't know. I just look at cowardly actions as humorous.
But I mean that's just part of basic survival, to stay in a pack. That's how animals and shit survive.
Yeah, that's true.
Which also segues that they base these superpowers based on animals having these natural kind of superpower abilities.
So I kind of believe that, but at the same time, I think that's a load of bullshit. Because we didn't get to see any crazy power. Everything we saw were oh hey, that reminds me of the Human Torch. Oh hey, that kind of reminds me of Wolverine, etc., etc. So I'm not necessarily sure, but fine. You know what I mean?
What does that have to do with it being?
I mean, I think it was just just kind of trying to give it an explanation where we know you're just trying to throw different references and stuff into it.
So have obvious influence from other superheroes, but kind of explain it in a semi-logical way.
Yeah. So how are we talking about this movie exactly? We're just kind of throwing different topics in or around for a little bit. So how exactly are we going to talk about this movie?
It's just a discussion. We can do like we did last time and be 2 hours long, or we could just kind of delve into some highlights or stuff we found maybe funny or cool, a cool scene.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna do it like that. Okay, that's chill, I guess.
Sure.
So I guess we can talk about Art as a character. Did you guys like him?
Yes, I did, and I think not to spoil too much of what I think about the movie, but where this movie really shines is in Jamie Foxx's performance, and also a little bit of Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Even though, I don't know, I guess they are both cliche to a T, but I did, thoroughly enjoy their performances, and I like both of their characters. But yeah, specifically Art's character, I did enjoy.
Joseph?
He was good. Like, him and Joseph Gordon-Levitt were the only two good things that I liked about this movie.
Yeah, they're pretty much what shines.
Robin, the girl who played Robin, I thought was fine.
She was fine, but cringy.
Else.
I felt some of her delivery was kind of bad. But I mean, it's, I couldn't do any better. Especially, I'm suspecting she's like 15, 16 in this movie.
Something like that, I guess.
If I was 15 or 16, if I was 15 or 16 working on a production.
I don't know if she's actually that age, though.
No, she seems like it to me.
Oh, but
I mean, she was fine, and everything else, I didn't really care for.
Yeah, and I guess
cynical
that
llama.
makes sense. That's just kind of how this movie kind of showed everything. Like, those were the only people that really mattered. And as we figured out from like my previous thing with Joker, not talking about more characters and stuff kind of like not pisses me off, but like it kind of turns me off a little bit, because I do like a whole world fleshed around this movie, a movie in general. But it's just kind of like this like one scene that happened in a span of like a couple of days, which isn't bad. But going to back to what I was saying about Art, because I didn't get to talk about him yet. I also think he was a interesting character. Well, for one thing, I don't think personally I would help someone that like kidnapped me at first. Oh, Joseph. Oh, you got your hand up.
I mean, do we really want to say what we're doing, like on Zencastr? You can cut this part out. I was gonna wait until you finish. I just did that so I remember.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
bro, I already forgot the topic I was on.
You were talking about Art.
Okay. Damn, I genuinely, my mind just went blank.
It's okay. Just relax.
Okay, well, I was just gonna say that she's older than us.
Oh, is she?
No way.
She's 29.
Jesus.
What?
Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
Okay, then I would say her performance is kind of bad then. I was going easy on her thinking she was a kid. Are you sure?
According to Google.
Wow. We're talking about Robin here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, back to what I was saying. Would you guys trust someone who kidnapped you guys at first? I don't think I would, no matter what the explanation would be.
Maybe she got Stockholm syndrome.
That was my head canon going on after the film was going.
Because yeah, certainly it's portrayed that Art is the bad guy of the movie.
Yeah, that was one of my
first.
notes. It was like, is he a good guy or a bad guy, or like what exactly?
And that's a cliche in itself as well. Like, someone seems bad at the beginning of the movie, but their arc shows that they're actually a cool dude.
Yeah. Do you want to know what I call this movie in my notes?
What like the title, or like, well, what do you mean?
What I called the movie. I called it Taken with Superpowers.
I was gonna say no to drugs.
Say no to drugs. Yeah, I called it Superhero Taken? Question mark?
I called it Denzel Washington's next movie. What's it called? The Equalizer?
Play the crickets.
Play the cricket.
Equalizer 3. Joseph, you've been nothing but crickets on this episode.
Oh, but I do have a fun fact for you guys, actually, before you talk to Joseph.
I'm done talking to Joseph.
Oh, no, you're not.
I am.
Okay, I'm out of this episode. I'm gonna go. See y'all later.
Jesus Christ. This is the other episode 5. This is my version of episode 5. Oh, but fun fact. The film was developed from a spec script written by Mattson Tomlin. He's a screenwriter who was last year brought on board to co-write the script for the upcoming Batman reboots.
Wait, so he's one of the... Wait, did he write for this movie specifically, or did you say produced? I didn't know.
No, he, this film was developed from a spec script, and I had to Google what a spec script was also. So a spec script is just like a screenplay that's not necessarily commissioned or anything. You just kind of wrote it for fun.
Oh, okay.
Like, in hopes of, like, getting it, like, purchased or whatever by somebody. So I don't think he has any ties to the film exactly.
So they stole it from him.
Yes, bro, they stole it from him.
And you say he's working on the upcoming Batman movie as a writer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
He went from Project Power to Batman. That's an improvement.
What are you saying, Joseph?
Unless the Batman movie's bad.
Yeah, it could be bad. I mean, we haven't really gotten a really great Batman film, in my opinion, since 2008.
I'd say 2005.
I'd say I haven't even seen the
Dark
Knight trilogy.
I forgot Joseph hates The Dark Knight.
I don't hate it, but I don't think it's as great as everybody else does.
I haven't even seen
a video
the
for
Dark
another
Knight
day.
trilogy. Yeah, that definitely is a video for another day.
Well, I think the Dark Knight trilogy is on HBO Go, Darian.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I saw it.
So-
I thought about watching it, like, before or after Joker, but I was like, fuck, bro, that'd be so many hours of content I'd had to watch.
They're good movies, although I felt Dark Knight Rises was a little weak in comparison, but it's a fine film.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely Batman Begins and Dark Knight, I think, are quintessential.
Alright, I'll watch it. What I do like, though, is Batman and Robin and Batman Forever.
To each his own, I guess. To each his own, I guess.
Those are great Batman films.
And you deserve crickets.
You deserve crickets.
Play the boo for J-Mesh right here. This is the spot right here. This little 3-second window. You hear that, Joseph? That's the Scooge audience. How do you feel about that?
What did I do? That was for Darius.
You're constantly, just bringing everybody down.
Oh my god.
You're like...
One thing I did find weird about this film was the camera angles. Like, if we're gonna talk about like cinematography and stuff for a second, this had more of like a student film vibe for me. And like the camera angles they chose were kind of weird in my opinion. Like some of the places they had the cameras placed, like one inside a lunchbox, one like on the tip of a gun, one like in their helmet when Robin was in a motorcycle, and different places like that. I thought were kind of weird and wasn't really necessary.
Is anything necessary?
I guess that's true. Yeah,
I mean,
I can't really talk since I made a two-shot
I would say
video.
those are only the ones that would stand out of the film. I mean, everything's kind of, in the way of how it's shot, it's pretty bare bones, and I did not like how the action scenes were cut. They were cut too fast and just not good. No, there's no good action scenes, I think, in this movie. I think some of the CGI certainly wasn't bad. I thought the effects
were
were pretty
bad
good.
CGI moment.
What was that moment?
It was like on during that presentation thing when they were like going over to kill those South American dudes. And like Art came down there and a whole big fight came out. And like this dude took the pill and he started turning into this like gigantic like abomination thing. I thought that looked horrendous, bro.
I didn't think it looked too bad, actually.
I thought it looked
but then again, I was watching on a tiny phone screen, so maybe if it was a bigger display, maybe I would have seen it in its full glory.
Yeah,
so to
I'm
speak.
I'm glad they didn't like pay too close attention to that, because I'm like, Jesus Christ, mate.
Okay, well, according to this, it was co-directed by Ariel Schulman and Henry Jost. Those two have brought us such classics as Paranormal Activity 3 and 4.
Jesus Christ.
Wait,
So, yeah.
4 being the what was the fourth? The fourth one was the I don't want to sound ignorant here, but the one about the Mexicans, right? I forgot the
3 was the
prequel.
two sisters when they were little girls.
Yeah, that was the prequel. I know that, but 4 was the marked ones, right?
No, that was
What's-
5.
No,
4.
5 is Ghost Dimension, which I haven't seen. Yeah, I think
Ghost
4 is
Dimension.
marked ones.
It doesn't say marked ones on here.
Was that a spinoff? Well, anyway, I like some of the Paranormal Activity films.
Well,
Paranormal
I'm not
Activity 1, 2,
necessarily.
3.
I'm not
Paranormal
necessarily
Activity
into
was
parody
5.
films.
6 was Ghost Dimensions. Ghost
Let's-
Dimension, whatever.
What were you saying, Darius?
I was saying I'm not necessarily into like those kind of films.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now that I pulled it up, yeah, Joseph, I don't like 4, but the spin-off, the marked ones, is probably the best one in my opinion.
I haven't seen any past the 3rd.
I mean, I know they get a bad rep, but if you ever got time, I think the marked ones you'll be pretty surprised by.
Sure.
See, this. Okay, go ahead, Darius.
I wrote here in my notes that
The only reason I say...
I wrote here in my notes that this is basically the story of how I, Darius Hill, became a rapper. This is the
Okay,
background
the only
that
reason that I said that was because I watched the freaking first Paranormal Activity and it was boring.
Okay, first off, you interrupted Darius.
He was talking about how he wants to be a... No.
Well, that plays in a part because Robin wants to be a rapper. Am I wrong or am I right? Isn't that a plot point in the movie? That's her superpower. The power of hip hop.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far as it being a superpower.
I wouldn't really call that a superpower, but...
She was constantly taking pills so she
You
could
say so.
freestyle good.
Well, I mean, she was having some illusions, so she may have been taking some LSD or something.
Wait, no, that was Art that was having those PTSD flashback moments.
Is this Joker 2?
Is this Joker 2?
I think it is. There's
No, I thought
Art.
this was-
There's Arthur.
It'd be a much better movie.
There's Arthur. There's hallucinations. There's rapping.
There was no rapping in Joker.
Yeah, there was.
Where? When?
Murray said, "You know how we get rid of super rats? Super cats."
I love that quote, bro.
I have never been so happy to have you cut out.
I fucking love that quote, bro.
I didn't even hear what he said.
Murray was rapping super rats with super cats.
Still didn't hear what you said, but alright.
Ah, man, can we cut Joseph out?
also have here in my notes, I said, I guess it's not always ACOB.
ACOB?
Political, but that was funny.
What'd you say?
God damn it. Oh, god damn it. They don't know what ACOB is.
ACOB?
Oh, no. Yes, ACAB.
ACAV?
Oh, damn it. How do you guys not know what ACOB is?
What is ACOB?
Action Committee Against Violence Canada?
That's Wes, okay.
That's with a B, not C. God damn it. God damn it.
Oh, ACAB?
Yes.
What'd you think he said?
ACOV. Like, he said ACOV.
ACOB.
All cops are bastards. It's used as a slogan.
Yeah, I said I guess it's not always ACOB.
Because you like Frank, right?
Yeah, it was a trendy joke to current issues, bro.
What is ACOB?
All cops are bastards. That's what it
bastards.
stands for. That's what's a trendy joke. Damn it, it's not funny that I had to explain it to you, fuckers.
I guess the exposition behind it did certainly hinder the comedic value of it, but...
Damn it. Some people are gonna find jokes in it.
Let's not get political, guys.
You were about to get political in the last episode.
That was a joke.
When was I about gonna get political?
You're about to. Remember the whole rant you have?
Yeah, you were about to say.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, just.
Okay, before we get canceled on the spot, let's get in today's sponsors. Are you looking or have the drive to create your very own podcast? Does it seem like a tedious task or just a dream you have to work your way up through the ranks just to get to? Well, look no further. Thankfully, there's Anchor. Anchor is a totally free site and application that will get your podcast going from the ground up. There's plenty of creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. Also, you can make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. Make sure to download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today. We are back. Joseph, what were you saying about ACAB?
Oh, shut up.
Man, how long has it been, bro? Jesus Christ.
It's been... I think we're all in our 40s right now.
Man, it's been a long time after the ad break. I went to grab something to eat, and now I can't remember what we were talking about.
Why do you two always meme that it's been so long?
No, you mean that it's been so long.
You do that crap.
J-Mash always says, no, it's been like a couple seconds.
Anybody have to pee?
That's gonna be a stupid running gag in every single one of our episodes.
Yeah,
well, let's end it right here.
Yeah, until next week.
That Darius is the one saying it. I didn't say it. I just say it, and we are back. And Darius is like, yeah, I went to make a grilled ham and cheese, and it's like,
yeah, bro.
Dude,
I went to Burger King.
Shut up.
An Impossible Whopper. Which is the superior Whopper in my opinion.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
After
Is
that,
that even saying much?
After that,
Whopper's pretty good. I mean, if I go out any fast food and get a burger, that would be my choice.
Yeah, I'd say same.
I don't want to say what I want to say because, yeah.
Let's hear it.
Wait, is there something political you could say about Whopper?
No.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's so controversial.
Where you live, you would pick Burger King over any other place.
Who, me or Noah?
I mean,
Noah.
Based purely on a fast food perspective, yeah. Like not just like any restaurant that has burgers, but just like something quick.
I mean, I live in a big place too. I can choose anything as well.
I do quite enjoy the patty melt from Whataburger.
You back there?
Yeah, that's how he's able to record with us.
Well, I don't know.
Gosh, Joseph. Oh my.
Oh, shut up.
Someone play a God Almighty for this boy. Someone play it. Someone play it back there. Give me the God Almighty. This boy needs Jesus.
This boy needs Jesus.
I've got him.
This boy is Jesus. That's what the J stands for.
I guess this will just be a fast food rant from here on out. The rest of the episode.
Correct. We're about to go make a tier list as we speak.
Oh yes, we're going.
I'm good with that.
You want to make a fast food tier list?
Sure.
Okay, what's your S rank?
Oh dear God, that's putting me on the spot.
All right, everybody give their S rank and their F rank, and that'll be it. And then we can move on with the movie.
Hang on.
All right, Darius, so you want to go?
Freak. Wait.
I'm about to look up all the fast food just to make sure I don't forget anything.
All right.
Should I just do like? Cause I've only been to like a handful of places since we were in such a small home place. So I've only ever been to like a handful of places.
Yeah, I can't.
Where you're living at, they probably got everything.
Yeah. I can't speak on what's that California joint called?
In-N-Out.
Yeah, In-N-Out. I can't speak on that.
Or Jack in the Box.
There's a Jack in the Box here.
I was about to say there ain't one in my hometown.
But Jack in the Box is not. That's not bad. I don't think any particular fast food is terrible, but there's certainly some that would go on the F tier.
Yeah.
White Castle, Little Caesars.
I like Little Caesars, but yeah, I agree. I don't really like White Castle.
Yeah,
Little Caesars.
That's never my go-to thing.
I don't think you can make a bad pizza.
Well, you come back home. You come back home and try this.
Go get some
J-Mash homemade pizza.
Go get some.
No,
pizza
not at not literally in my home. I don't want to say my freaking where I live. No.
Joseph lives in Cambodia.
Totally.
That's why he said he doesn't have anything. He lives in Somalia.
Might as well.
Now, Joseph, you're way more privileged
Taco Bell
than
F
this.
tier.
Whoa, that's pretty controversial.
I don't give a crap.
I don't think it's that controversial, but a lot of people do like Taco Bell.
I like Taco Bell.
I don't think putting it low is controversial though. It's low tier, but like the food is cost effective.
My F tier probably have to go to probably Mickey D's. Never liked McDonald's.
Yeah, I'd say McDonald's as well, but that's for a different reason because I've had a low tier experience one of the last times I went.
I would say the A tier.
No, do ask.
What's your bad experience?
Just a driver not being able to hear me and just like kind of like having an attitude. So I kind of get attitude back and drive off. Yeah, but I just hate it when it happens.
Not A tier, but S tier.
Oh yeah, S tier.
Yeah, we're talking very tippity top and very bottomy bottom.
See, I'll try to go like variety. As far as chicken goes, probably Chick-fil-A. Burgers goes, Five Guys. Pizza, Papa John's. And Arby's.
Papa John's does make a good pie. But we're talking most favorite S tier. We're not putting them in subcategories.
rank those with the one that I just said?
No, just name
You
one.
have multiple
Like
stuff in S tier. I think that's fine.
I know, but I was trying to keep the segment short, but it's going on for like 7+ minutes at this point. So whatever. Go ahead.
Then they're talking about the movie.
Make my day.
This literal pod has just been going on everywhere. This is another episode 5. This is very off the cuff. This is why we should probably.
How did we even get on the topic of fast food?
Okay,
This is why we
first
should probably
off,
just-
Darius, I'm tired of you talking shit on episode 5, bro.
Yo, episode 5 is the shittest thing that I've ever seen in podcast history, bro.
Which one was
Joseph.
episode 5?
It's the one where you
That's
lose your
Snowpiercer?
mind. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Snowpiercer one.
I didn't think it was
It's
the
not
worst
because of the
thing.
audio issues or anything. It's strictly because y'all were going fucking mad.
No, it
in
just
the
seemed like it
actual-
because some of J Mash's audio was cut out, so it seemed like I was. It just, yeah, I mean, I do agree it did seem off, but I don't think it was a terrible episode.
I don't know, man. It seemed kind of terrible.
Well, it's our highest viewed one, so I guess let
Yeah.
that speak for itself.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like 120 views or something.
Wow. It's because they want to see me lose my mind.
And I mean, just saying, ever since Darius joined, we haven't been really
Yeah, that is true.
hitting
that is true.
even past the 40 mark.
Yeah, that is true.
It's all your fault, Darius.
Thank you, thank you.
I think with I'm not gonna go there.
I mean, you can cut it out, but I do want to know what you're about to
I
say.
was just
I
gonna
was about to
say,
say, I want to.
with all the controversy going on, it's just like, you know, you're kind of taboo at this point.
You gotta
Like they see a black guy in a thunder, they're like, whoa, I ain't touching that one. All right. Hopefully that doesn't make it in.
Hopefully that doesn't make it in.
Hopefully I'm
This
not.
is left for.
Hopefully I just like while I'm editing, I'm not lazy. I'm like, all right, it should be fine. I don't remember any like cuts or anything, abruptions. Just accidentally leave it in.
Well, you're the one that said it, so I'm good.
Okay.
And Darius laughed, so it's okay.
No, it's not. Just because one black guy laughs at it doesn't mean it's okay for all of black people.
Bro, we've been over this, bro. Bro, we've been over this. Like I'm not gonna be the token black guy, but I mean a good joke's a good joke. But
You know
I'm
what?
not gonna be the
You know what we need, guys, for the podcast? We need 2 white guys and 2 black guys. Yin yang synergy.
I thought we need like 2 people of like every diversity.
Jesus Christ, that'd be like 10 people.
Hey man, what's your opinions on this movie? Just give us like a 2-minute synopsis, so
And
we
it'll be
can
like
go
an
to
hour.
the next person.
So Darius, you never gave your S tier or
S tier?
an F tier.
I guess what me and my close personal friend went to a lot when I went back down there to meet him was we went to IHOP a lot, I guess. So maybe S tier.
Okay.
And I did give an F tier. I said McDonald's because of like a poor experience, but I also had a really good experience at McDonald's one time as well.
A cute girl behind the register said, "Hey, can I take your
No,
order?"
bro, fuck off.
And you
man.
fell in
That
love.
was- No, bro.
And then you
that's-
fantasize about her like twice until you re-meet her and still don't get the confidence to ask her out.
Bro, that was like 6 years ago, bro.
You then proceed to break into her apartment and sit on her sofa,
Oh my god.
You're the
crying.
guy I saw in Wild Adventures, right?
No fucking hell, mate. That'd be hilarious.
You know, S tier. I don't think I really have an S tier, to be honest with you.
Bro, that's a cop out, mate. That's such a
That's- I
cop-out.
mean, if I were to go like highest, I guess this highest. I don't want to put an S, but like Maybe like Subway. I fuck with some Subway.
You gave me crap on Chick-fil-A and you gonna put Subway at the top?
You know,
I mean, Subway, you get like fresher stuff and like you get more variety.
You must have had a very bad experience with Chick-fil-A then.
No, I've went to multiple Chick-fil-A's. It's just average food for like you get a combo and it's past $10. I don't really see it.
I do fuck with Subway. When it comes to Chick-fil-A, I really just get the fries when I go there. Honestly speaking,
I mean, even their most prized possession, the waffle fries, are not anything to write home about. Kind of bland, actually.
I like them. They're nice. I think you
have to dip it in all the sauces they have. And let me just say that Polynesian is just a watered down sweet and sour.
And you want to talk about me needs Jesus? You need Jesus. That's the Lord's food.
Don't they hate gays?
Listen, bro, we don't need to get into politics, mate. We don't need to bring that up, bro.
No, it's just a question. I mean, I've heard this.
I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into that.
It's a church-oriented fast food place. What would you expect?
Well, I'm not. That's slander. I don't think anybody who's Christian or
God almighty, can we change the subject?
Or just lives a church lifestyle particularly hates gay people.
Good Lord, stop!
No, I'm saying they don't. He was insinuating, and I'm just kind of, setting the record.
Cut this part out.
yeah, cut this part out. But I do feel like traditionally,
I have two versions just to up my views.
Okay, I do feel like traditionally
unfiltered version and the
this is gonna be blackmail.
Chick-fil-A version.
Watch what you say.
I do feel like traditionally it is like more of a thing for older Christians, not necessarily all Christians, but the older, more.
What I think just most of the older generation in general, which I guess you could say is more Christian conservative, but I don't know. Like my family has always been like conservative Christian, and I've never heard anyone have a problem with gay people before.
But yeah, I was like, then we can get into like more stuff. But you're just speaking generalized from your family, and like I could do that as well and say my family don't have a problem with anyone either. But then that's cutting out a lot of people, bro.
Right. I'm not saying that's the say all be all end of conversation just because the older generation in my family doesn't have a problem with gay people. I'm just saying it's not all. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, obviously it's never all in any category. It's never all in any category. Bro, it's not, bro.
You're right.
It's not, bro.
Generalization is a bad thing, but just saying.
Every group, every race, every ethnicity, every sexuality, every single group.
All I'm gonna say is not every person who. Wait, let me word this correctly. Not everybody who hates gays eats at Chick-fil-A, but everyone who eats at Chick-fil-A hates gays.
Bro, I keep getting stared at when I go to Chick-fil-A. No, I'm kidding.
Black and gay? Whoa. Weren't we discussing a movie?
We were discussing a movie.
I never thought I'd say this, but let's talk about Project Power.
Yeah, it would have been like the Joker thing. I feel like this would have been less all over the place if we just kind of went over the plot.
Yeah,
and just kind of talked about it.
Yeah,
but it's nice to experiment with formats every now and then.
Right. I mean, we could branch out and just see what throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah.
Because like, I'm not saying the last episode was bad, but certain parts felt stilted. Like, not like a real conversation in some points. Just like, oh, we're all.
Well, when you go down beat for beat the whole daggone 2.5 hour movie.
Well, I just wanted to make sure I didn't.
Happen.
Well, I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss a daggum thing, so. Because I like the movie a lot.
Oh,
but this one I don't care about, so I could talk about fast food for 30 minutes and be okay with it.
But one funny thing that did happen in here was fucking Casey Neistat was in this movie.
He didn't say anything.
Yeah, he didn't. But
he had no word of dialogue. Yeah, he did die.
He was there, and he died. Most famous people died in this movie. Besides, like, the main actors, of course.
Who else was famous besides the main actors?
I mean, I would just...
I guess
Neistat
MGK and
Kells.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Those are the only two.
Yeah, those are the only two.
Yeah, like there's a whole host of cameos in here.
Yeah, that's true. I was expecting a lot when you said Kells and Casey was in there. So I was a bit disappointed.
Oh, you thought they played a bigger part?
Not necessarily. I mean, no, not necessarily. But the way they introduced Kells at the beginning, it made it look like he was going to play a bigger part to it.
Yeah, you're right. It was kind of weird how it just like he abruptly. I mean, he had maybe 10 minutes max of screen time.
Yeah.
Casey Neistat had like 45 seconds.
So did they get him in for like? Did they get them in for like name recognition, or were they just quote unquote good for the role, or what?
I think, I don't know, just like how. Yeah, I don't really know how someone's management works. It's all management, talking to others. It's not really the actors or the talent's choice, sadly, for the most part. I mean, I'm sure they do have some sort of a say in it, but I think if your management says you have to do this, then you have to do that,
Yeah, I could feel that.
But
I mean,
I'm not saying
turn down roles.
I'm not saying the people are obsolete from feedback. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how controlling it is because I've never been under a label or management.
Some can be very difficult. Some can be very easygoing, as everything is.
Yeah. Okay. I know, but like when you have a whole PR team, just like
yeah.
I get
that.
It would feel very limiting.
Yeah.
Like for example, if I had a PR team, talent management, and they said, "Oh, you can't do Scooge no more. The numbers are low or whatever." I'd be like, "Fuck that! I'm still doing Scooge."
Yeah, like my PR team told me to stop doing skits on my channel, bro.
You did one today.
I mean, it was integrated into the video, bro.
Did your PR team tell you to do that, or?
You guys have PR teams?
Yeah, don't you?
No.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, bro.
JK.
I'll be honest.
JK.
I'll be honest. I kind of zoned out.
You've been zoned out this whole conversation. I feel like. Is J-Mash okay? Everyone in the audience asks, is J-Mash okay?
Is J-Mash
What, is this going to be like a Dora the Explorer episode?
The title of this is J-Mash okay?
Dear God.
That's a good title.
Everyone asks, is J-Mash okay, but never how J-Mash is okay. No, can't say that. Can't say that.
Lamau. Should the title of this episode be Project Power Lamau? That'd be pretty good.
That'd be pretty good, bro.
Wow.
But yeah, just back on topic before this whole thing gets bloated. just a straight down the line movie. Like it's okay. Like there's not really anything interesting to discuss. I mean, we already did talk about that it had an interesting premise of having a certain drug that unleashes a superpower that's unique to whoever takes it for 5 minutes. I think that part was interesting. And there's a couple of cool scenes, like when Frank gets shot point blank, but he took the pill where he has like armor skin. I thought that was a cool shot where he gets shot in the head. Like there are some genuine cool moments that I didn't expect in this movie, and like Joseph and I said before, Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Jamie Foxx really are the stars of the show, but there's not much else in the way of that. Like there's not really any other thing to discuss. It's just like a cliche movie filled to the brim with cliches, actually. And that's why we talked about fast food.
Yeah, that was very relevant compared to like what the conversation has been like during this pod. I guess I'll go into my final thoughts a bit. Does anyone else have something to say before I go into my final thoughts?
I mean, my final thoughts are pretty brief.
Okay.
Well, if they're brief, then say them.
Yeah, you can say yours right quick.
I mean, pretty much exactly what you said, Noah. I didn't really... I'll give my score in a little bit, but it's not that high. I didn't really... It was a cliche after cliche. There were some good moments. The scene where Joseph Gordon-Levitt, that execution style where the gun ricocheted off of him like Superman kind of scene where he was he went into the what was the girl's name again? Robin, yeah. Robin's house and basically saved her mother, I think, whatever the relationship was, for those two feds. That's pretty much all the other scenes I mean, it's pretty much just forgettable.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, yeah, for the most part, it's forgettable, but just like that premise is really good, and I wish they would have executed it better. But I don't think they executed it badly per se, but I just think there was more potential to it than what was shown.
Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and get into my final thoughts, and today I'll be the first to rate this. I want to start this off with a little preference. Before this, I am bumping Joker up to an 8 because of how I rated this movie.
What?
I'm bumping Joker up to an 8 because of how I rated.
What'd you rate it? What'd you rate
7.
Joker?
7.
So you must have rated this one low.
This movie will. Alright, like all times, I write down my final thoughts, so this is obviously going to be a very talkative thing. This movie was interesting. It was good. Besides the power and action, buddy cop feel of it felt, I guess, a bit grounded. I could relate to the basis at least. Someone who's trying to help their mom out in whatever way they can. I haven't went to selling drugs yet, but I'm almost at that point. Like I said earlier, some of the camera angles in this movie were a bit weird, kind of very weird. Some of the fight scenes were a bit unbelievable, but I mean, that's what you get with like action movies. Like I said, this is basically the superhero Taken. Some flaws in this would be some of the generic isms it has. Oh, this person shit at school, but they have a gift outside of it.
Yeah.
Oh, guy on a mission trying to save someone he loves back from bad people. And at this point, like, what's more generic than superheroes as well? And the ending, like, you could have saw the ending from miles away. It was super anticlimactic for the film. Yeah. I guess I do like this movie though. I am a sucker for like relationship issues and family issues and shit like that. Just in case you guys wanted to know something else about me, I guess my score for this movie would be like a high 5. or just a 5, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Low 6, high 5, somewhere around there.
Okay, sure. Who wants to go next?
Man, it's right down the middle for me, 50%.
I would also kind of be kind of in the middle. I was torn between a 2.5 or 2.5 stars or 3 stars, but I think I'll go with 2.5 out of 5 stars. So yeah, basically right in half.
Did you like how I did this one, Noah?
What?
Based on criticisms from the last one, I didn't give any flaws that I saw within the movie in my final thoughts. So this time I kind of went over some flaws I saw within this movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I'm not saying you had to point out flaws in Joker. I'm just saying your score didn't make much sense with a ratio of things you liked versus the issues you had with it.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's all.
Yeah, I'm just trying different stuff out. This time I talked about things I liked and things I didn't like.
Yeah, I mean, you are the logical llama, so I did expect you to be a little bit more forward-thinking and logical with this one.
Yeah, I'm the logical llama, guys. That's right. No longer call me Scooter Tube. I am now the logical llama. Actually, you could call me the anything llama at this point. Just throw a weird adjective up there and put llama beside it, and that's me.
JMash97 here. I recommend the movie Your Name for episode 9 of Scooge Mash Out.